Welcome fans of Fate Grand Order. I am Avon, you are watching FGO Tips, and today we are talking about a Halloween comeback. And yes, I know it's hard to call it a comeback when Liz hasn't actually left yet, but that's a revival event, so we'll just pretend it didn't really happen. This time around, there's a lot more going on, so let's get started. First things first, how to prepare for this event. Don't forget to finish the first Singularity in Orleans if you haven't yet, because you'll have to meet Liz there if you want to earn an invitation to the new party this year. Speaking of the party, Liz has got some big plans for Ibaraki, Robin, and Nidocris, so all three of these servants will have a 50% attack boost during the event. If you power them up now, they are almost certain to come in handy. And if you're going to be rolling on the banner, you'll also want to consider the 50% attack boost for both Lancer Vlad and Cleopatra. More on the banner in a bit, but for now just know that you might benefit from saving some Assassin or Lancer experience cards for later. And of course, we can't forget about Liz herself. This time she's appearing in the form of the 4-star Saber, Brave Liz. You don't need any quartz to recruit her to your team, just playing through the event is enough. And since she gets a 100% attack boost during the event, you might want to save some Saber experience cards for her. As far as the event itself, expect the usual 3 tiers of currency. This time we have stacks of gold, silver, and copper. The event CEs won't boost these drops directly, but they will increase the chances of encountering additional enemies who will drop them. This should work similar to the CEs we saw during the Garden of Sinners event. Each time you encounter a specific enemy, say a ghost for example, there is a chance that an extra ghost will join it. The more CEs you have, the higher your chances of getting that extra encounter. 5-star Brave Ellie Chan's adventure is going to add a 25% chance for werewolf, homunculus, and knight enemies. 4-star Wizard and Priest will add a 25% chance for skeleton, ghost, and lamia enemies. And 3-star Mata Hari's Tavern will add a 25% chance for insects and golems. Limit breaking these CEs will increase that 25% up to a 100% boost. It's important to note though that exceeding 100% won't provide any additional enemies, so using more than 4 of the same CE, or more than 1 limit broken CE, is a bit wasteful in this case. If you're looking for the more conventional drop boosting, then you'll have to try your luck on the banner. 5-star Dangerous Beast will boost gold drops by 1. 4-star Witch of the Moonlit Night will boost silver drops by 1. And 3-star Count Romany Archimon's Hospitality will boost copper drops by 1. If you're looking to save quartz, you should still be able to pick up the 3-star Craft Essence with friend points. If you're looking to use some tickets or quartz though, the banner has a few servants on raid up for you. First up is the 5-star assassin, Cleopatra. Among 5-star assassins, her attack is really poor, but her HP is great. She has high hit counts and crit gen like most assassins, and an AoE buster NP, which is pretty rare for assassins. But if you've been playing since summer, you probably have at least one already in the form of Skyhawk. The best part of Cleopatra, of course, is how cool she looks. Riding on a snake. What? Along with her is 4-star Lancer Vlad. He's got a single target buster NP that ignores invincibility and does extra damage against evil enemies. Both of these new servants are pretty cool, but there's too many tempting banners coming up soon for me, including a game-breaking caster and an even better 5-star assassin. Of course, you already know who I'm talking about. Jack the Ripper. I've failed on every Jack banner since the game launched, but I'm feeling really good about this one. I think December is going to be my month. Anyway, if you're like me and you're not expecting to pick up anything from the banner, you still have the event shop to look forward to. The event shop will give you access to 4 copies of Ellie Chan's Adventure, 5 copies of Wizard and Priest, 5 copies of the Tavern CE, 4 copies of Liz's Ascension material, a crystallized lore, and even more great stuff. This includes a few new items that will only be used during this event. These items will work similarly to the beans from the Onigashima event. You can use only 1 per quest before the battle starts, and it will provide a boost to everyone in the party. Sword for a buster boost, spear for a quick boost, and bow for an arts boost. There's even 2 new power-ups, the mantle for NP strength, and the shield, which will provide invincibility for 3 hits, which isn't supposed to stack with other CEs by the way, so don't accidentally waste that effect. These power-ups will be especially helpful during the challenge quest we'll be getting along with the event. Each of the 8 challenge quests will have 4 difficulty levels and will restrict the types of servants you can bring to the fight. For example, only females, only males, and only servants shorter than 165 centimeters. That's about 5'5" for those of us still in the Imperial system. Completing these challenge quests will be the only way to get Brave Liz to NP level 5, but there's kind of a lot to cover, and I don't want to delay releasing this video while I try to finish that up. So expect a full video dedicated to the challenge quests coming soon. In the meantime, we still have some other quests to talk about. The main story quests won't be repeatable, but progressing through them will award you 1 copy of the Hospitality CE, some quartz, the first copy of Brave Liz, and finally 1 Holy Grail. When it comes to farming, you'll have 8 different locations with 6 difficulty levels each, which will award you bronze, silver, and gold apples the first time through. If you don't have many of the event or banner CEs, you might spend most of your time farming in the pyramid stage. It provides the best mix of bronze, silver, and gold, and rarely drops copies of the 5-star CE Ellie Chan's Adventure. If you really want to get optimal though, we can do a little better than this. Start out on the friend point banner if you need to, and pick up as many copies of the 3-star Hospitality CE as you can. This will boost copper drops by 1. Then head over to the Tundra and clear the highest difficulty repeatedly. Try to bring supports with limit-broken copies of the same CE or with Ellie Chan's Adventure, so you can fight more enemies. Collect copper as fast as you can so that you can buy up all 5 copies of the Tavern CE. Bring those to the lava tube and clear the highest difficulty here repeatedly for silver. The Tavern CE helps spawn more golems, which means more drops for you. If you have copies of the Witch of the Moonlit Night, you should use those as well, or support servants with them equipped. When you have enough silver, you'll want to buy out every copy of Wizard and Priest from the shop. With Wizard and Priest equipped, you can boost the number of Lamias you'll see at the castle gates, where you'll be farming for gold next. The Dangerous Beast CE will also help, so if you rolled on the banner, or have friends who did, make sure to bring it along. When you have enough gold, you can purchase all 4 copies of Ellie Chan's Adventure, which will help you farm copper even faster. At this point, you can cycle back depending on what you need to purchase from the shop. Farm the Tundra for more bronze, the lava tubes for more silver, and the castle gates for more gold. We should have 2 weeks to work on this, but when you throw in the main quests and the challenge fights, it's going to be tough to get all the way through the shop this time around. If you're worried about time, make sure to focus on Liz's ascension materials first, followed by whatever you need the most. This is probably going to be hearts and scarabs for me. What about you though? Are you planning to roll in the banner, or try to make it through the event with just CEs and friend point summons? Whichever path you choose, I wish you luck. New video on the challenge quest coming soon, but in the meantime, thanks for watching.